Well, hello everybody again. This is the Summit 3, and this is the grand final day, and I'm here with the Kuroky. Hi, Kura.
Hey,
How are you doing?
I'm doing good, thanks.
How are you feeling before the finals?
I feel good.
Yesterday, you were really damn strong. You were damn strong for all of this tournament, but Vichy Gaming were really close to break your winning streak, but you didn't let them to. Did you have a plan for that game?
Yeah, we prepare for every game quite a lot, so we felt confident.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about the last events, about Star Ladder, which can barely be called successful for you, and about Red Bull. Did that defeat in Bucharest serve you as a boost to take Red Bull?
Yeah, when we lost in Star Ladder quite early, like we sat together and sorted out our problems, so we came back stronger, I think. So Red Bull was a good test for us, and now we're here doing quite okay.
And let's do a flashback to the previous TI where Team Secret was created, I believe. So would you please tell us a little bit about that, the story of Team Secret creation starting from the Johan and Simba and up to acquiring Zai and Arteezy?
Well, the story went like after TI4, like the season starts over, so people orientate themselves to make new teams. And I met Johan. I already knew him from before, but I didn't really know him closely. And we talked a lot about Dota, and then we realized that we have a lot of things in common about the game and also outside of the game. So Note and I, we were like talking for like every day for maybe 5-10 hours about Dota and making a team. And then I told him, like I asked him, let's make a team, and he was very excited to do it. Then he took Fly from Fnatic, and I took Puppy. And then we were thinking we need one more good player, and in our mind S4 is really amazing. So we talked to him as well. And yeah, then we made Team Secret.
And was it hard for you, as you were close friends to Johan, and you are, I believe, was it hard for you to make a decision to replace him?
Oh yeah, it was. Like when this roster changes happened, it was very messy and rushed. It just happened, and I talked a lot with Johan, but Johan is like such a good guy. He took it very good, and well, I mean, I still feel bad about it sometimes, but he's still my dear friend. I mean, I think you always see me around with him, so yeah.
Good.
It's just competition is just cruel, yeah. It's friendship and all is there, but at the end of the day, it's competition and career. So you have to make decisions, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard, but glad to hear that you're still close with him. Speaking about your current roster, did it take much time for you to adjust to each other? How do you get along?
Oh, it actually took a lot of time. Like as you see in Starladder, we struggled quite a lot, so we were still not really meshed as a team. But I think we're on a good pace to become a better team. It's like you have 2 players from Navi, that is Papi and me, then you have 2 players from EG, TZ and Zai, and then you have S4 from Alliance. And every player has like such a long history in Dota, or at least a very successful history. Like all these players have placed top 3 in TI. 2 guys won TI, 1 finalist, and 2 guys are 3rd place. So everyone has like a lot of ideas about the game. They're very like high caliber players, and it's very hard to like get 5 strong stars together and make them work as a team. Yeah. And so it took us a lot of time, and but I think it's going good for now.
You're on the same page right now.
Yeah, for now we are at least.
Okay, tell us about the way CyberMat and Theban joined the team and about their role in the team.
During TI4, I talked to Theban if he wants to coach my new team, as I was already talking with Notail about making a team. And he said he's going to try to play a bit more. And then after TI4, after some weeks, he messaged me again and he told me that his team is like disbanding or that he got kicked, something like that. And then he asked me if he can join my team as a coach. And I said, yeah, sure, just come along. And yeah. Cyborg Matt was like, well, he's our new manager. Before that, we had Evany from Fnatic as our manager. But since we parted with Tel, this bit complications, but she was a very good manager. Like, she was one of the best managers I've worked with. And Cyborg Matt is also doing a really good job.
After you parted ways with the Navi, you don't belong to any organization. So are you fine with that? Can you point out any advantages and disadvantages of that?
Yeah, we are pretty much freelancers. Actually, we aren't professionals, you know, because we're not getting paid for what we do. We just play Dota. Like, the thing is that there's like a lot of problems with organizations, between players and organizations. I mean, like, you already heard about it a little bit. There's always some conflicts, and there's like there's no good system. Like, the the esports scene is like, there's a lot of money in it, but the way the money moves, it's very bad. No one knows where the money exactly comes from and where it moves, where it's stuck in between, and then it gets to the player the last. And players are just treated not good, in my opinion, and they're very underpaid too. So we decided we don't need an organization, because they take huge cuts from tournament winnings. And if you do like the math of salary and tournament winnings, and if you think like you're a good team and you can win some money from tournaments, then you understand that it's just a scam what the organizations are doing. So we decided to not go with them.
But most of players think that this is stability. If you belong to some organization that's taking care of you, so.
Well, the thing is that esports players, we're computer players. We're very young. People are very young, and they're not very conscious about business. They don't understand exactly what business is.
And maybe they don't want to.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, they just want to play Dota. And the way I see it is like a lot of organizations just they exploit young people, because we are young people. We don't have the head for business. Like, our minds are in Dota. We need to practice 10, 12 hours a day and think about it all the time. We don't have time to make organizational work. So what organizations do is they comfort players by telling them about like stability, and we take care of everything, and they do. And a lot of organizations do a good job. Navi took very good care of me overall. But in the end, it's like you just look at black on white on the paper, what is there, what do they actually give us, and what do we have to give, and then you understand you don't need it. Like, I can say for our team, we don't really need it. And yeah.
So you feel yourself comfortable right now to be like free agent or something?
Yeah, like, I think we will stay this way till TI, probably. And after TI, maybe we will, like, I hope the scene will grow a bit more, and maybe we'll find something good.
Let's talk a little bit about Navi. I hope you've been following for all of their twists and turns, roster changes, and their performance. So what do you think about their performance?
Well, I think they're getting better and better every day. They were very close to qualify for Red Bull. They barely lost. Then they were close to qualify for ESL. So I think they're in a much better spot for now. But, well, I mean, time will tell how it works for them.
Do you believe that they finally found their game with art style? And if yes, then what was missing with another rosters, with previous rosters?
Well, I think when they had FNG, they actually had a really great captain, but they didn't appreciate him. And
didn't have time maybe for him.
I mean, I understood what's happening with FNG, because when I was playing in Navi with Puppy, they also didn't appreciate us. That was one of the main reasons why we left. And it's like, if you feel underappreciated by your teammates, even though you put a lot of work, especially when you're like two captains, Puppy and me, you put so much work in the game, and at the end of the day, they don't appreciate you, and they just like throw shit at you, you know, and then you're like, fuck this, you know, I don't want to play with these guys. And then FNG joined the team, and she was doing great, actually. Like, they won some tournament even, and then they were doing great. But still, they were like, no, like, they were not treating him nicely. And then FNG got kicked, and now you see he's in a very good spot. He got invited to the international. This is how life works. The people work hard, they get what they deserve. And then they had some struggle. Like, they couldn't really find a replacement. They played with Goblak, right? But it didn't really work out for them. But I think with art style, it's like going better. But I do think with FNG, it's a better chance, because I respect FNG a lot as a player and as a person, but time will tell what's going to be the case in the end.
Maybe they just needed a strong leader, you know, like Papi was.
Oh, maybe. I mean, I know all the problems of Navi since I've been part of this team for 1.5 years. I know exactly how deep-rooted the problems are, but I can't really talk about it. So I just wish them the best, though. Like, I have to say that.
How do you estimate their chances in European quals?
Oh, well, I mean, my team, we're betting who wins. And I say that either Navi or Berlin United wins. So I want one of these two teams to win in the end.
I see. Despite you're open to interview, and I do appreciate this, you can barely maybe consider yourself to be a media personality because of your low activity in social media. So what would you say about that? May we expect that it's going to change in the nearest future?
Well, it's very hard. Like, I'm very a reserved person, and I'm also shy. So I don't know. I should change it probably. Like, I should give back more to my fans, because they're always nice to me. They always send nice messages. They always cheer for me. But I try my best, I guess.
Before I let you go, do you want to give any shout-outs to your fans, friends?
Yeah, shout out to my team. Shout out to my fans. And thank you for the interview.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for joining me. Wish you best of luck. And thank you for watching. Bye.